Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, how are you? Everyone are fine, no? So in this first lesson already we studied so many topics. Okay, in that with the continuation of this going to learn the next topic of screw gauge. This is an instrument used to measure a small dimensions. Okay, like this even last class we learned about vernier caliper. Okay, using which can measure a length of an object, even 0.01 millimeter or centimeter, till that we can get the value by using the vernier caliper. The same way this is also a small instrument. This is a small instrument by using which we can use to measure a dimension, okay, dimension of any object, especially diameter of a thin wire or thickness of a thin plate. You know what thin wire means. In a cable wire, after remove the insulated part, even that cable wire also can measure thickness. After remove that, you can see the metal wire. No, that metal wire diameter also easy to find, measure with the help of this screw gauge. Okay, so let me read content along with them. I like to describe about what is this screw gauge. Okay, I told you by using which can measure a diameter of a thin wire or thickness of a thin plate. To measure those, these screw gauge instruments are used. So how it is described? Description of screw gauge. The screw gauge consists of U-shaped metallic frame. A hollow cylinder is attached to the one end of the frame. Grooves are cut on the inner surface of the cylinder through which a screw passes. So with this note, let me explain you with the picture. See that this is the description. First explain you with this picture, then we'll read the content, children. So what is the letter able to see here? It's a representing a letter of U, isn't it? U, which is made with the metal, so that it is called U-shaped. Made the metal U-shaped metallic frame. See this two frames. Okay, so inside the groove is cut through which a screw passes. Along with that you can see the sleeve. Okay, it's a barrel. Along with the screw it has been fixed. So these has contain a graduation on. Okay, there's some scale is present on this. This is called pitch scale. This is called pitch scale. Listen children, U-shaped metallic frame. In both the side, one side is inside the groove cut through which if you want to make a insert any screw, means will make a hole through that, will pass. No, the same way you make a hole after cutting inside it a pass a screw. Along with that a sleeve is fixed on that. The sleeve can have a scale of graduation. That scale is called pitch scale. It's okay. The scale represented in millimeter form. Okay, and this sleeve, one end of the sleeve is attached with the hollow cylinder. This is called as thimble. Okay, thimble. This thimble, no, it is also contain a graduations, but it is not in millimeter or centimeter. It contains a graduation of 100 divisions. 100 divisions. These 100 divisions present in this hollow cylinder. No. So this scale is called head scale. Understood children? Pitch scale, head scale. See that most important in this device. This can be rotated with the help of this ratchet. See the word ratchet. This ratchet is used in this screw gauge. Why? Because it is called a safety device. Why it is a safety device? It is called as safety device. it is called as safety device. Why it is no, after see the object which are going to measure will keep between these two stud, okay, between this gap. So if I keep the object over here means until the thickness come you can rotate with the help of the screw. So when keep on rotating, when this object get contact with the between these screw, you should stop rotating it until it will give one sound tick, okay. At the moment you stop rotating it, after this object between contact each other, after then if you continue to screw this device means what will happen, no, it will give a much pressure, then we will get a error in value. Error value we will get after then if you scrutinize it. That's why this is the safety device. This device when I give a sound, stop, should not give scrutinize the things, otherwise it will give a value in error. That is why this ratchet is called the safety device, okay. Let me explain you one more time the description part. This is a U-shaped metallic frame, and this both the side screws are both the side a place is there. One side is cut and through that a screw is passed through that. Along with the screw, pitch scale, and one end of the pitch scale are attached with the head scale. Pitch scale contain a graduation in millimeter. Head scale contain a graduations in divisions. How many divisions the head scale? 100 divisions. Okay. So then this is called safety device. Which are called safety device? Ratchet. Why it is called a safety device? It will avoid giving exerting a pressure. It will stop giving much pressure on the object. So that this ratchet is called as safety device. This is how the screw gauge are fixed. And see this anvil and spindle. Anvil means it is not a movable part. It is fixed along with the one end of the frame. And the spindle, no, it is fixed with the opposite place. It is called spindle. It is movable part. It depends on the thickness of an object or diameter of the thing. We can move, rotate. By rotating of this, it will keep contact with the between the two screws. Understood, children? So which I have explained, it is given as a content. Let me read now. On the cylinder, parallel to the axis of the screw, there is a scale which is graduated in millimeter called pitch scale. I told you, no, along with the screw here, a sleeve is fixed. On the sleeve, what is present? Graduated in millimeter. That millimeter scale is called as pitch scale. What scale? Pitch scale. Okay. Now, on one end of the screw is attached to a sleeve. The head of the sleeve is thimble. I told you the head scale division. It is called thimble. It is divided into 100 divisions. See. 100 divisions. Pitch scale in millimeter. This is head scale in division. So, these 100 divisions of a scale is called as head scale. So through the screw gauge we can measure values in pitch scale in millimeter, head scale in divisions. The end of the screw has a plane surface spindle. A stud anvil is attached to the other end of the frame, just opposite to the tip of the screw. Okay, so both the side there is one is movable part, one is immovable part. I told you, no. So that is called spindle and anvil. The screw head is provided with a ratchet. Explain to you how the ratchets are using. That ratchet is called as safety device. It's used to prevent user from exerting undue pressure, which is not, it will not give a much pressure on it. So to stop giving a pressure, to stop rotating it, these ratchets are using. That is why that ratchet is called as safety device. Okay, you know how this is about description of screw gauge. How it is working? No, you know how a screw is rotated in a nut. Okay, screw is rotated in a nut. So you will rotate a screw in the nut and will keep on moving. No, the same principle apply even in the screw gauge also. Until the diameter depends on the object, the heads, using a ratchet, the rotation will take place. So that principle is applied over here. The screw gauge works on the principle that when a screw is rotated in a nut, the distance moved by the tip of the screw is directly proportional to the rotations. Okay, so you will rotate the thing until these until these two screws get into contact. So it will keep on rotate the head scale division. So until to get contact, rotation will take place. So that is why it works like a principle on the principle of screw in a nut. The same principle apply even in the screw gauge. So how to find the pitch of a screw? The pitch of the screw is the distance between two successive screw threads. You know, two threads are present in the U-shaped frame. That is, it is also equal to the distance travelled by the tip of the screw for one complete rotation of the distance. So you know what is pitch scale, isn't it? Pitch scale. If this is a pitch scale, means by using head scale, after rotate. So how do we can measure it more? One complete rotation of head scale cover a 1 millimeter of a pitch scale. So if this is my pitch scale, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what will happen? Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So head scale after rotating, it cover a 5 millimeter distance in the pitch scale. How many rotations? 5 rotations. See that. So with that you can find the pitch of a screw. Okay. How to find okay. Distance covered by the pitch scale by number of rotations. With that we can find the pitch of the screw. Okay. Then least count of a screw gauge. Even vernier caliper also we used to find least count. Least count means a smallest value. No. So how to find it in the screw gauge? No. The distance moved by the tip of the screw for a rotation of one division of a head scale is called the least count of the screw gauge. The least count of the instrument is value of one smallest pitch scale reading. Okay. So even a normal scale will have from 0 to 15 centimeter. In the smallest one is what? 1 centimeter. No. The same way here the pitch scale contain a graduation in millimeter. Okay. So smallest division is 1 millimeter. What is the total number of divisions in a head scale? 100. So that 1 millimeter, least value in the pitch scale is 1 millimeter. Number of rotation of head scale is, how many number of division in the head scale present? 100. So that if you divide it, what will you get? 0.01 millimeter. This is the least count value of screw gauge. Okay, this is how descriptions on which based on which principle is working and how to find the least count, everything we learned. Now before using the most important, we have to check whether the instrument is in condition of without having any error, or having any error means how to correct that. Shall we see that? Now when the first topic is no zero error, so you should check the first one, the preliminary adjustment of the screw gauge is whether it's having zero error or not. So how to find it if the instrument is not having any error? When the plane surface of the screw and the opposite plane stud on the frame area brought into contact. So the two studs are present in U-shaped frame. No, when you keep into contact, if the zero of the head scale coincide with the pitch scale axis, there is no zero error. So look at the picture now. So this is, see, this is pitch scale 0, and see this head scale division. This is head scale 0. Both the 0 are coinciding each other. See, 0 of the pitch scale, 0 of the head scale are lying like a straight line. If it is lying in a straight line, which means you can consider there is no error. So how to find error? 0 of the pitch scale, 0 of the head scale. So both the 0, see, this is the 0 of a pitch scale, this is the 0 of the head scale. Both are lying like a straight line. So you can confirm that there is no error in the instrument. Okay, next is the positive error. So first let me explain you with a picture, then we'll say you this. See, how to find the positive error? No, this is 0. So this is 0 of a pitch scale. This is 0 of a pitch scale, and then this is 0 of head scale. Can you see the differences? 0 is lying in above, 0 is head scale, 0 is lying below. So the 0 of a head scale lying below the 0 of a pitch scale, you can say that it is a positive 0 error. Understood? Lying below the 0 of a pitch scale means you can consider this is a error. So how error is there? So how you can say positive or negative means when it's lying below, you can say it is a positive. So just make note it. So 0 along with 0 of a pitch scale, which number is coinciding over here? Head scale is coinciding with number 5. See, let me read it. When the plane surface of the screw and the opposite plane stud on the frame are brought into contact, if the 0 of the head scale lies below the pitch scale axis, I shown no 0 of the head scale lies below the pitch scale, then you can say 0 error. 0 error is positive. Okay. For example, now fifth division of the head scale coincide with the pitch scale. So then 0 error is positive. How to find 0 error? We found. So how many number of error is positive? We have to find. No. So this is the formula. This is the formula of finding a positive error. 0 error equal to plus n into LC. We found n is what? Okay, what is the formula? To find the 0 error, 0 error equal to n into LC. Okay, you know how to find a error. If they both the things are lying in a straight line, no error. If 0 of the head scale lying below the 0 of the pitch scale means you can say consider it's a positive. How to find the error means just find. So n is the number of head scale division coincide with the pitch. Okay, what is the number is coincide now? 5. So n equal to 5. What is the least count value? Least count equal to 0.01 millimeter, isn't it? So if apply in the formula, 0 error equal to 5 into 0.01. So which means it is a positive error, no? So 0.05 millimeter. 0 error is what? It's a positive. So positive correction is, what is the error? Even in your clock, if 5 minutes is adjustable means you will adjust and keep 5 minutes earlier. No. 5 minutes is slow, going very slowly means you will adjust, adding 5 minutes extra. No. So what when how many error is there, according to which you will add it. So error is positive means what is the correction? 0 correction. ZC is called 0 correction is minus 0.05 millimeter. Understood, children, how to find? This is the formula to find the 0 error when it is in positive. Okay, then we'll see what is the negative. Negative 0 error, same thing. What is the difference? No. When you bring both the screw contact, when the head scale, 0 of the head scale lies above the pitch scale, lies above. Okay, so then you can consider it is the error is negative. Okay, both are lying means no error. Lying below means positive. Lying above, 0 is lying above means you can say it is a negative. Even how to find this means, to find the 0 error of negative, this is the formula. 0 error equal to minus 100 minus into 100 minus n into LC. So with the picture will show you. This is the picture of negative 0 error. See, this is 0 of pitch scale. This is the 0 of pitch scale. So now head scale 0 is what? Above. So when it is lying above the 0 of a pitch scale, you can say consider it is a negative 0 error. So now the formula of this to find a negative 0 error means 0 error equal to minus 100 minus n into LC. This is the formula of finding when the error is in negative. Okay, so minus symbol is constant 100. Okay, n is the number of division on a head scale. What is the number is lying now? 95. So minus 95. What is the least count value? 0.01. So minus, okay, 100 minus minus let me write again. This is how we have to write. Okay, next 100 minus 95, 5. So what is the value? Minus 0.05 millimeter. This is the negative 0 error. So when the error is negative, you should use this formula. So what is the correction? Plus 0.05 millimeter. Okay, this is how we have to find the error by using the formula. When there is no error, no problem. When there is an error, you have to find whether 0 is lying above or below. Above means negative 0 error, below means positive 0 error, and should remember the formula. With this you can find the error. Depends on the error, correction will take place. Okay, I hope this Kruger's topic is very easy to understand now. We'll see you in the next topic. Thank you, children.